So who are the Anasazi? Let me tell you. So some scholars think their civilization began around 12th century BCE, and that's probably the time that they started building their civilization. But their civilization was actually known to rule as a civilization of the Anasazi from around AD 100 or 200 until AD 1300. Now their stomping grounds were up there in northern New Mexico and southern Colorado, all that area. They had a couple pueblos like Chaco Canyon and Pueblo Bonito. Nobody really knows why, but they abandoned their pueblos around the year 1300. It was probably because of famine in the desert, things are drying up. It was probably hard to sustain their civilization. That's my guess. It also could have been because they were fighting with the other nomadic tribes. Could have been anything, but they fled and they went south. Whatever reason it was, they fled south. They abandoned their pueblo, which is still there to this day. You could go visit it, and they went south to find greener pastures. And they found the Rio Grande. They built Taos Pueblo. They built all the pueblos down the Rio Grande that dot the Rio Grande dotted. A lot of them are gone these days because of European exploration and conquering, but a lot of them are still there. Well, a few of them are still there. If you notice, in all the great civilizations of the past, they built their civilization along a riverbed. Water is life. Anyway, so the Anasazi are the ancestors of the Pueblos. The Pueblo natives descended from the Anasazi. And I might be wrong, but my personal belief is that the Anasazi became the Aztec and the Maya. Now let me explain why. They fled south, right? They built all these pueblos. There's only 2 pueblos that are known to have been inhabited before the 1300s. The rest were built after. So when they abandoned their pueblo in the 1300, in the year 1300, I'll just say, they went south and they started building all these other pueblos. Don't get me wrong, there was native people living in these areas, but they had their little, whatever they were living in. They weren't pueblos yet. The Anasazi built all the pueblos. Well, some of them stayed in these pueblos. Some of them went more south. Just like when they built Taos and then they fled south, built another one, went more south, built another one. They built all the pueblos. Well, they ended up going more south. And these are the ones we speak about that left Aztlan. The heart of Aztlan is around the Four Corners area of the United States. New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, Colorado. That's Aztlan. Subscribe to my channel to learn more.